Oh, finally. This is the last one of these things that I have to do post-commentary for. So yeah, there's Maylin. She's asleep. She won't wake up. And she's dreaming about eating. Yeah. So pretty much just leave without her. Yeah. So word was that the king died, and that he was probably assassinated. Don't know what I'm doing here. I guess it's because I was... Yeah, at the time I wasn't sure, like, what do I do next? Like, do the people say anything different? Is there anything different going on around here? Where's... I think I was looking for that, yeah, that L. Yeah, these people pretty much say the same thing. Even though her king's dead. I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, I just talked to her and she doesn't, repeat any of the dialogue earlier that the king was dead. And yeah, she's pretty much Sleeping Beauty there. She's not gonna wake up, so you don't, take her as a traveling companion. Pretty much just go on your own and leave without her. Now I'm thinking, did that White Wing guy come back? I mean, these kids were worried about him, but nope, he's still not here. So I just leave. Go back to the castle, see if anything's different, and the guard will pretty much not even let you past. Like the first block. But now the toll gate is open. We should go through the toll gate? Go right ahead, the King's Death Cloud's Lord's future. Who cares about toll gate? It's pretty much the game's explanation for why the toll gate guy decides to get out of your way. The castle in Spain is called Sylvain. The queen ruled it, but she went insane after her 3 sons died on a ship. And there's a hospital, that's weird. There was better medicine, more lives could be saved. Dr. Emilio always despairs about it. Are you sick? You're totally healthy. The only thing to show anyone yet infuriates me that people die every day. Our explorer said he got a fever-curing herb on a journey. Hoping the dead hold him. I said he is back to 0. So this is already giving us a clue of what we need to do next, because naturally when there's people in trouble, you want to help them. I don't know. So yeah, so the deal with this town is that there's an illness. There was also that little bit of a guy who went overseas. What is that guy doing? Okay, he likes making pots. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious hint that you need to get a rare mineral, but what it's even called, you don't know. Also, this guy came here all the way from Lawyer. Pretty much says the same thing. Town's economic growth index is 0. Yeah, bunch of nomads. Sardines are plentiful, but they rot quickly. I wonder if there is a way of preserving them for a long time. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that guy. I don't know, get him a refrigerator? People are all the children of God. We are all equals in the eyes of God. Let us pray. Amen. There's Jesus. Goodbye, Jesus. Yeah, it says the same thing. Quatros, a bunch of nomads living camped down south. You heard about Spain? Evil spirit descended on the castle. Yeah, Sylvan Castle. That's another clue for where we need to go next. There's this portrait at Sylvan Castle in Spain. Supposedly it's precious jewels in the place of eyes. This is actually a pretty important thing to know. That rumor attracted many thieves to the castle. None have ever come back. And he does this dumbass head jiggle. I actually just talked to him again just to see it. Just to see it twice. And that's obviously the item shop. Merchant, whatever, it's the same thing. And this guy's back. Royd. Yeah, he's looking for L. And he thought she eloped with Ark. He's still a child that way. Yeah, he kind of is. Escape from Spain. Bordering country was horrible. A ghastly killing light flared from the castle. I just gave my life for my wife and children. Well, that guy's seen some hell. Columbus said he was going to search for a new continent. Yes, Christopher fucking Columbus. He went off to Spain. Fine. We'll go with it. Yeah, I found a safe point for this town. Grilled sardines. If only they could preserve them for longer, but there's still nothing to solve about that yet. Sorry, I can't really say much because that's the trouble I have with post commentary. I'm not really good at it. Big Haul makes me happy. Big Haul makes my day, and that's all you have to say. And this guy says the same thing. It's like they're, I don't know, they're all maybe singing of something or something. They don't have the navigation skills. In the past, Spanish ships had sailed. If they succeed, could open the new way for sailing to continents. I didn't actually finish what he said, so I guessed. Live once, so party every day. Massage. Sure. Where? My back. Press firmly. Massage me properly. I am. I'm in your back. Try to massage your front. That didn't work. And yeah, she pretty much just says that no matter what. Apparently Ark sucks at massages. I don't know why I thought to give her flowers. That doesn't work. Still don't know what those flowers are for. Spear, they'll be back. Well, yeah, they're nomads. Nomads, they don't stay in one place. Wanna play? Sure. Who are we playing? Well, TikTok playing with a guy. Well, that's ew. Yeah. Are you playing with a guy like right across from you? Playing with an old dude? Yeah, I think so too. So who the hell knows what they're playing? This is Sylvan Castle. It just says castle, but we all know it's the Sylvan Castle. Boneless dude. So yeah, Yomi comes up again. And then you won't hear them for a long time. But yeah, the purple stuff is acid. Got more of these big knights, iron knuckle dudes, and yeah, I go back to using the dash attack because yeah, it's like the most effective way of dealing with them. Pretty much any enemy actually. And I got a lot of space to do it. Yeah, that was a cool thing I learned there, that you can like do a slider and then immediately go into a dash attack because you don't cancel out of a dash when you do a slider. I'm trying to hit the spider up there, but a chakra lunge. There we go. Oh damn! See that? Dodged right through his bones. Dashed right through him. So we're checking the left wing of the castle. We went down stairs here. Oh. Yeah, a bunch of spiders. The chakras, they will, they'll wander around and occasionally spit webs. I think when you're in their line of sight, yeah, I think it's line of sight. They don't just spit webs randomly. And of course you got a bunch of bats here and they'll poison you. And poison in this game is actually, it actually lasts a long time, so you're going to want to use a cure unless you want to waste all your healing herbs. I completely forgot what that did. Luck potion. Increase my luck by 1 point, which just means that if I hit an enemy every now and then I'll get a critical. Got Stardew there. Like, what do I do with it? Also, that's not a hole, apparently. It looks like one, but it's not. There's no, you know, secret passages or like passages that are like right outside of your view that they did in like the tree level Eve Green. So I have no idea what the point of that area is. In fact, I think I pretty much go through this whole dungeon wondering what the heck the point of that is. If only just for the Stardew. I think that's all it's for. It's just for the Stardew. Yep. Here's the paintings that guy was talking about. You need jewels for the eyes. But if you notice, it looks like pictures of like actual dudes. Like they're all like really realistic. Of course, you notice it said that she had 3 sons, so why are there 4 portraits? Who knows? Maybe one of the sons didn't actually die. I don't know what the story behind that is, but it is a discrepancy that you might notice. Their ball and chain attacks aren't too hard to deal with. Oh, yep, can't go through that. Now, this is something really silly that happens to me, and that is, I didn't know where to go because I thought I checked everything, and then I friggin' leave the castle. Oh wait, no, I don't leave just yet. But yeah, this was a real goofy moment for me. That like I'm looking around, and I'm like, maybe one of these portraits has a button or something. But no, that's not what it is. So I'm thinking maybe it's back in this room here where there's like something suspicious. Who knows? So no, you cannot actually drop down there. I keep looking, thinking it does a passage thing. It actually doesn't. Just nothing here. This little area up there, no idea how to get to it. You can't use your claws to climb up there. And yeah, I'm right, the spiders only shoot when you're in their line of sight. Although they can, you know, they have a bit of a slurp where they shoot where you were, not where you're going. Like, if they see you, they shoot, even, you know, long after you've already moved away from that spot where they saw you. So yeah. And this is where I decided to fast forward because it was just, you know, me going around, digging around, wasting my time thinking that maybe there was a clue that I missed. It really wasn't, and we're going to come up to it soon, and it's really stupid. And I'm talking to a bunch of people I've already talked to before. Don't say anything new. Talk to this idiot again. Just to see his little head jiggle. But, yeah. I decided to put the game back to normal speed because this is a digression, but one that I think is worth showing. I don't think this is actually important to the game. Like, I don't think you even, like, you need to do this. It's just something you can do. And we're gonna see it coming up right now. See, these people weren't gathered this way before. To decide upon our future, so it turns out that the people are actually trying to deal with the fact that they don't have a king anymore. So, the king without a ruler, we have king, for rights of freedom. The time has come to the country declare the candidacies for representative. Anyone can become a candidate. So yeah, you're not smart, but I like this village and country. John, thank you, Louis. You must now choose your representative. To go off for recess to prepare for the election. We ask that you evaluate the candidates carefully before you vote. Springtime for the water. Where's Princess L? Before you make a big decision, you should make a record of your tale. Pay heed to the opinions of specialists. I'm totally going to vote for Gene. He's so intellectual. It's amazing that Lush Lewis would say something like that. So, God, I really messed up here. The future is bright so long as there are those like Lewis. I would like to use taxes to King Bell to develop our town. By enabling more economic freedom, people should get better lives. So that guy sounds like he knows what he's talking about. I'm thinking, oh, that's Lewis. Oh, wait. Wealth without fulfillment is meaningless. We should all make and share what we need equally without favor. So obviously I don't want to vote for that idiot, but I accidentally vote for him anyways, and that really sucks because I didn't know what his name is, because this isn't a game where they put the name of the character when they're speaking to you. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Who you pick, I mean. Yeah, she's just referring to the king wiping out the village. Genes. So this is Gene, and he's not here. But yeah, you actually get to take part in the election of a, Democratic president. Or just a new ruler, anyways. So now I'm trying to look for Lewis's house. And oh wow, that's cute. You can actually see the people voting. The ballot box is over there. I would like to use taxes to King Hill to develop our town. Yeah, I already know that. Who should I vote for? He's hard to read, but he appears to love this country, so that was a stupid mistake on my part, because I didn't realize that the guy I'm talking to right now is actually Gene, and he's the one I wanted to vote for. But oh well. Lewis, I think, is actually that drunken idiot when we first entered the town. White Wind the thief escaped. Roar for any information. 13th passed away. The time of warning is come. So yeah. Now that we entered our vote. No, it's fortunes. I think what you have to do is either enter a house and come back here, which is how, I got to trigger the event where people were already putting in their votes. Or just, leave the town and then come back. Yeah, so these kids actually realize that White escaped, but they don't actually reward me, and that little kid right there is still a prick. She wanted to vote for Lewis. I thought she didn't like her drunk ass dad. So we know that we picked a freaking idiot by voting for Lewis, but oh well. I guess you can console yourself by saying that you voted for the underdog. Matisse is just still painting. And yeah, not much going on here. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, I already voted. The masses shall rule. Yeah, democracy. So, you know, I went into the house, nothing happened, so I think you actually have to just leave the town and come back, and then it's like, okay, the voting's finished, now we tally up the votes. Yeah, even with all that nice thing, those niceties he just said, he still says the economic growth is 0. And yeah, that dog is still there. What's with that dog? Yeah, who cares? Anyways, yeah, leave, go back in, and things should be different. This vote could decide the future of this country. We will now tabulate the ballots. Yep, this is, yeah, no, we triggered the event. But he says come back later, so leave, come back in. Sorry to keep you waiting, we wish to announce the election results. For myself, Gene 24, for Lewis 25. Lewis won the election. Let's give everyone a big hand to our new leader, Lewis. So, let's hope for the best. So yeah, that was a neat little story thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us progress with Sylvan Castle or anything else in the game, or at least not that I'm aware of, because I mean I still haven't actually finished Chapter 3 yet as of post-commentary on this. In fact, I still haven't even beaten Bloody Mary, so more digging around, wondering what I gotta do, and if there's, double checking if there was anything I missed. There really isn't. Also, I spent a dumb amount of time trying to look for the save in case I need to stop, which I will actually have to later on, and the video kind of ends abruptly, but that's why that happens, because I was recording this in the morning, and yeah, I friggin' missed that passage there, and that's kind of lame. I wish they made that a bit more obvious, because I mean, the last thing you want to get stuck on it because you couldn't see the damn door. Also, take note that those chandeliers are hanging where I can't reach them. Yeah, finally a new section of castle. On this left side here, this left passage. Got another Darknut just guarding money. I don't think Darknuts and Iron Knuckles have ever been in the same game in any Zelda. It's kind of a shame. Why am I talking about Zelda? This is Terranigma. So yeah, they do just kind of like, they semi-wander around randomly. It's a bit more apparent here that the enemies, they are random, but they kind of like gravitate towards your general direction. So it's not like Zelda, because where the enemies move a lot more, so it's kind of hard to tell. But here, oh yeah, that's a good example of when the dash attack isn't that useful. But here, because the enemies move slower and only so much space they can go, it's easier to tell. Like they are reacting to you. Or is that really called reacting? No, it's just weighted RNG in their movement. I don't know, it's not, I'm not gonna do that here in this video. I think it's not reactive now. Anyways, back in the royalty room. So there was nothing up there. I think there was. Yeah, so main goal is looking for those jewels, since that's obviously what's gonna help us progress. Castle here. That's a little... Yeah, those little gaps up there. Oh yeah, we got the vest on there, so that's cool. So the point of this area here is just for you know, more treasure. So yeah, it's your reward for exploring. Exploring, finding enemies, all of that. Those things up there, you can't actually go in them. They're not a passage. They're just sort of there. Yeah. So now that we've checked the left there, now we're gonna go and check the right. Oh, and you can see the treasure chest down there, and it's like, how do you get there? Well, you can't get it just yet. So we're in the chapel now. Decide to go up, since it looks like a more straightforward path, which it is, which goes straight up. And we come back to this room here, so now we can realize that there was nothing here. Wow, okay. There's a magic rock there, but nobody cares. It's magic rock. I don't even use magic in this damn game, so yeah, it's kind of like an extraneous thing, just because magic isn't really all that convenient to use. I don't think you can actually equip it to your to the X button, so you kind of just have to. You have to push select and then select it and then use it from your last position. Also a bunch of enemies, a bunch of Stalfos came out. Skull enemies throwing bones is something, skeleton enemies throwing your bones actually is something really common in a lot of, you know, a lot of these kinds of games. Castlevania, Zelda, they all do it. Not sure how many of them explode into a bunch of bones though. Yeah, these guys are a bit more random in their movement, where they're not totally aware of where you are. Like see, he's even like walking into the wall, so his AI doesn't even account for the walls. Or the chairs that he's running into. And yeah, he's dead. Oh god, I can't believe I did it. I request till I get my body back. May I come with you? What do you think? Okay, come along. So now we have a soul companion that follows us around. So yeah, it's like, okay, find your body. Yeah, that was a cool move I did there. Yeah, the spider webs in this game are kind of weird. They're more like magnets than they are spider webs, where they sort of like pull you into their center. I think you'll actually see, well, we'll see a lot more of their kind of weirdness here. But yeah, this video is about to end very soon and very abrupt. And that's because I had to pause, but then I left the game on until I was able to get the controller back. And I think that was actually, I left it on until after I got the podcast was done, and then I was able to continue back where I left off with. I don't remember, the podcast happened like a month ago. In fact, we already recorded the one for Sound Voyager, so yeah, good times. Oh, that was weird. I think we traded hits there. Yeah, this is the library. This is actually an important room that's gonna come to bite me in the butt later, but at least I managed to get myself unstuck. Or wait, did I? I think I did. Yeah, I did.